I think maybe we relaxed a little. We were really wound up really tight for the opening set. You could just see it across the court, and just in movements and in faces that so far at home I've seen a lot of more wound up team than I've seen on the road, that's for sure. I think Sydney's presence tonight was really important. She's played a ton of volleyball. She's been on the court, she's been a starter, she's banged balls at blocks that were bigger than her, and she could care less. She's one of the most fearless players I've ever coached. And John actually made the call. I'm not even going to take credit for it. He said, let's just let Sydney stay in the front row the whole time. And I said, I think that's a great call. Well, I did trump it, so yeah. So he, once we saw her go across and saw that she was dialed in and ready to compete and once again fearless, I think that starts catching on too. And the team started to see, oh, okay, we have outside hitting confidence, and we have our middles are going pretty well. And I thought Graf went in and just did a real steady, consistent job for us. And so it took a whole team effort tonight.
Not at all.
What was it like?
I actually looked at her and I was like, sub? And they're like, no, stay. And I was just like, okay, if you're sure, here I am. So, we do it every day in practice, so it was just another day to me. Yes, it's another opponent on the other side, but it's volleyball. We do drills in practice, and it's, get to this point and do this. In my mind, it's volleyball. The name of the game is always score. So it's just, it was a different team on the other side, but I've been doing this for so long that I wasn't nervous. It was just go do what I know how to do what I do best. I enjoy either. Of course I enjoy playing wherever I can help the team best, even if that isn't playing. I enjoy the back row a lot. It's very, you just have to go. I love chasing down the balls that are off the court. Not many people can do that, so I really do enjoy getting to do that. But I am a small hitter, so it's very enjoyable to get kills on teams that are much bigger than me. We've been working on timing a little bit in practice and stuff, because my jump is a little different than, a 6-foot person. And we're getting that, but for the most part, it's usually the same set, and I work around it, and I find different shots than maybe Emily will, because the middle of the floor isn't really my shot. I'll find deep corners or just anything open. I'm not pounding it, though. So the first time I went in, I was in the back row, and I don't think I touched a ball the whole time I was back there. So I was still definitely a little shaky, all right, not sure how this first touch is going to go. Let's figure it out. When I stayed in the front, I guess it was maybe the first or second ball after I was in the front row, I got a block. I was like, okay, we're good. Let's get it.
Every day in practice, we work to get everybody, some key subs going in and people backing up positions and trying to keep the competitiveness between positions. It's difficult sometimes when you're also trying to get a group of 6 or 7 really getting a rhythm, and yet there's so much talent on the other side as well that's competing against a side that's trying to get a serve-receive rhythm or a transition rhythm. But I see what they do, and it's really obvious that we've got, sometimes it's almost harder in practice because it's the side that's defending side A serve receiving is constantly stopping them. So side A rarely wins, some of these drills. So it sends a great message about what the defensive side is doing, and they're on defense so much, defense to transition, that it showed up tonight, just getting off the net and getting back to attack. But they all, the ones we're putting on the floor, they're doing really great things in practice, and it's really who came to play tonight. Who can I get on the floor and make sure we're going to have a way to win, have opportunities to win. They were beating balls at us on the serve. I don't know what it is, but opponents are coming in here, and I think they realize that we can't be able to run a real clean offense or they're going to get beat. And, you know, with Ipley front row having a threat as an attacker, with Sullivan hitting 400 and no one's really stopping her much on the slide. And, you know, our outsides, we vary this pace and the position. So I know they know they have to serve us tough. So we've been working on serving more and more aggressively. You know, they passed really well. I still think we have to continue to work to be better serving at serving. But yeah, we always talk about serving. It's tricky because you don't want to talk about it too much during matches because it can get to be where you lose points just because you're trying to do something that they're not comfortable doing. So that's one of the areas that I think you have to really trust your players and let them serve what they're comfortable serving. So we backed off a little as coaches on where to go because they were all passing well, to tell you the truth. I thought that we just got more relaxed. I think that came with our getting a little bit more chilled out, you know, and being able to be more confident in our serving.